Hello, everyone. This is teacher Andres Patiño, and this is the sixth speaking session of the course Intermediate English 2. So right now I'm here with Jocelyn and I'm here with Felix. So Jocelyn, how are you?
Fine, thank you, teacher. And you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. And a little bit tired, but I'm very happy to be here talking to you again. So thank you very much, Jocelyn. Felix, how are you?
Hello, teacher. Hello, classmates. How are you? I'm fine, and you?
I'm pretty good. Like I just told you, a little bit tired, a lot of work, but happy to be here again. I really enjoy talking to you guys. I really like to practice and to teach and to work with adults. So very happy to be here. Hema, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Hello, Hema. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. So, Hema, Felix, and Jocelyn, we are going to start right now. I'm going to share my screen with you. Give me one
Okay.
moment. So, can you guys see my screen?
Mm,
Emma, can you see my screen?
yes, teacher.
Okay. What about Jocelyn?
Yes, teacher.
And Felix?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Thanks for answering. So, this is what we are going to do. This is a very short warm-up. Today we are going to approach a topic that is a little bit complex, it's a little bit challenging, but we're going to try to do it the best that we can, okay? It's not difficult at all, but it's a little bit challenging, okay? So I want that Jocelyn, you're going to read this that you can see here. Go ahead. It's related to the picture. Go ahead.
I used to be, I used to have a superpower, superpower,
Superpowers.
superpowers, but I don't say, my therapy to turn away.
Very
Turn
good.
away.
Repeat after me. I used to have superpowers,
I used to have superpowers,
but my therapist
but my therapist
took them away.
took them away.
Yeah. What is the meaning of that, Jocelyn? What does it mean?
Uh,
What is the meaning? Okay, let me help you. It means that this kid, for example, who is saying the sentence, he used to think that he was a superhero, that he had superpowers, okay? But maybe his parents took them to the doctor, to the therapist, and the therapist made him realize that he didn't have superpowers. So that's why he's saying, my therapist took them away, okay? That was very good. Thank you very much. Let's go with another one. So, Hema, I want you to read that.
Okay. I used to be good math until they started putting the alphabet into the equation.
Yes, good. Repeat after me. I used to be good at math.
I used to be good at math.
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 Very good. Yeah,
I
you
used
have
to
to
be
put
good
your
at math.
good at math. You have to put your tongue between your teeth, okay? Until they started
Until until they started
putting the alphabet into the equation.
putting the alphabet into the equation.
Yes, that is very good. So, what is the meaning of that for you, Hema? What does it mean?
In English,
Yes, please try to speak in English.
this person is, for example, a good student in the math. Um,
Yes. Okay,
but
Hema,
but
this is
but but no, not is good because
is not good anymore. Yeah, that's very good.
only only knows the alphabet, the letters.
Okay, this is the thing. He used to be good at math. He was good in the past when the math was about numbers, okay? But now he's not good anymore because they included the alphabet. So he used to be good in the past, but in the present, he's not good anymore, okay?
Ah,
That is
okay,
the difference.
okay,
He used
okay.
to be good, like the previous example. The kid used to have powers, but after the therapist took them away, he doesn't have powers anymore. Okay? So I really think that you got it. So thank you very much, Emma. Felix, read this one, please.
I used to like my neighbors until they put a password on their Wi-Fi.
Yes, so the girl is mad. She's angry with the neighbors. Why, Felix?
Because uh, she can't access to the neighbor's Wi-Fi uh, because it's not free now.
Very good, Felix. So she used to like them because she used to have access to the internet in the past, right? He could have access in the past. But right now, because of the new password, she is not able to have access anymore. So she used to like them because she didn't have to, I mean, because she could have access to the neighbor's internet or Wi-Fi. But right now, she doesn't like them anymore. So, guys, this was a very short introduction about the topic that we are going to approach today, that is used to. So it is basically, with this warm-up, I wanted to give you the idea that used to is something that we normally had or an action that we used to do in the past, but we don't do it more in the present, okay? So there are different ways of used to. Not only used to, could be get used to, or could be used to. So I want that, Jocelyn, you are going to read the first one, this part.
Used to. Used to. It's referred to artists or tense in the past with we are not longer true,
Repeat after me, which are not longer true.
which are were longer true,
No longer true.
no longer true.
Very good. So used to, that is the most important topic of today, guys. It refers to habits or things in the past, but they are no longer true in the present, okay? Hema, could you please read get used to?
Okay. Get used to. Get used to it implies
Implies.
implies it implies the habituation
Yes, good.
to something new.
Very good. So get used to implies the habituation to something new. So used to could be was something that we used to do in the past, but not in the present. But get used to implies an habituation to something new. When you get used to something that is new for you. Very good, Hema. And Felix, go ahead with the next one.
Be used to. It means it means uh, it means being accustomed to or being familiar with.
Very good. Felix, repeat after me. Accustomed.
Custom,
Again, accustomed.
accustomed,
The A at the beginning, the A is like a chua, okay? And the C sounds like a. So accustomed.
custom,
Yes, that's much better. So be used to. It means being accustomed or being familiar with. So this is the thing. Used to is about the past. Get used to is about the present when you are um, learning, for example, something new. Be used to, the difference is when you already get used to something, you are used to something. You be someone else is going to be used to something. So we are going to do it step by step. Don't worry. So about the previous knowledge that we need for today, we need to know about used to, get used to, and be used to. But there are three important things that we need to know right now before the class. So Jocelyn, could you please read the first one?
Uh, Different tense in English language. Regular and irregular verb. Broad vocabulary.
Very good, very good. So different tenses in the English language. Different tenses: present, past, future, present continuous, past continuous, future, perfect tenses, everything about different tenses in English. We also need to know about regular and irregular verbs in English, and we need to have a broad vocabulary. Okay. Valen, Viviana, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Hello, Viviana. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
So I'm very happy to have you again. So let's go on. This is a question for all of you guys. So what is the meaning of broad vocabulary? What's that? Anyone can answer.
I think it's a big repertoire, I don't know, and an extended vocabulary.
Yes, that is very good. Thank you, Felix. Yeah, broad vocabulary means that you need to know a lot of words in English. So in order to succeed with used to, get used to, or be used to, we need to know tenses, regular and irregular verbs, and we need to have a lot of vocabulary. Okay, but don't worry. Don't be worried because today we are going to go step by step and I'm going to try to highlight the most important aspects of each topic. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, used to. So give me 1 second. So the structure is very easy. You just need a subject. After that, used to. And after that, this is very important, the verb in the base form. Okay, base form. And after that, the complement. So I want that Viviana, you are going to read for us the main use of used to.
Okay. Used to. It expresses the idea that something was an old habit that stopped in the past.
Very good. So it expresses the idea that something was an old habit that stopped in the past. Okay. So for example, Viviana, or I don't know, this is like a boy, but we can picture this boy as one of us. Okay. We used to do things like that, like eating with the hands or with the fingers, but we don't do that anymore. So an idea that something was an whole habit that we had when we were, for example, children, but that is stopped in the past. And right now in the present, we don't have it anymore. Okay. So it's not, it is about something that we used to do, but we don't do that anymore in the present. Okay. If we do it in the present, we cannot use used to. So, Felix, I want you to read the first example, please.
I used to eat spaghetti with my fingers.
That is very good. Felix, I need a favor for you and for everyone. Today, maybe I want you to translate a little bit into Spanish. I normally don't ask that, but I'm going to ask that today because I really want to be sure that the you have a clear idea of this important topic. So Felix, Jocelyn, Gemma, and Viviana, what should be the translation for used to?
Acostumbrado.
Solía.
Solía.
Very good. Who said solía? Who said solía, chicos?
Solía, algo que se acostumbraba a hacer.
Fuiste tú, Gemma. Yeah, so that is like soler or, yeah, solía. And we could say solía, solíamos, solían, but I like to state solía because I is the most important pronoun when it comes to used to, okay? So yeah, that is the translation. Soler o with the pronoun I, solía. Okay, so Felix, this is what I want you to do. Please, you are going to translate this first example that you read to me. Okay, translate it into Spanish.
Ok, yo solía comer espagueti con mis dedos.
Yes, that is very good. Jocelyn, you're going to read this. Is the same, but in negative way, in negative form. Read that for me, for us, please.
I didn't used to eat spaghetti. spaghetti with my
Spaghetti.
finger. Spaghetti with my finger.
Very good. And what is the translation for that, Jocelyn?
Em, yo no solía comer espaguetis con mis dedos.
Very good. That is very accurate. Hema, could you please read the question?
Did you used to eat spaghetti with your fingers?
Very good. What is the translation for that, Hema?
¿Solías tú comer espagueti con tus dedos?
That is perfect. And what is the affirmative answer, the short answer?
Mm, yes, I did.
Very good. And the negative answer, short answer?
No, I didn't.
No, I
Didn't.
didn't. So used to, okay, is something that grammatically it is like the simple past, okay? It is very easy. Something that I want to highlight for you guys. Remember, you can use used to in different ways, but most of the time you're going to use it with the pronoun I. Okay, you can use it with we, she, Maria, Santiago. Any subject could be correct. Okay, but most of the time you're going to use it on first person singular with I. Hema, want to ask you a favor. Could you please read this used or used to? Hema.
Estaba leyendo sin micrófono. Okay. It is it is used to talk about past facts or generalizations which are no longer true.
Very good. Repeat after me. Talk.
Talk. Ah, yes.
It is used to talk.
It is used to talk.
Yeah. Yeah. After this classes, you are going to be experts to talk about talk or come or walk. You are not going to forget about it. Very good. So it is used to talk about past facts or generalizations which are no longer true. So it is very similar, but this was an old habit that stopped in the past. Right now are facts, okay, which are no longer true. For example, Felix, sorry, Viviana, could you please read this example?
The neighborhood used to have many trees.
Yes, like the picture, like this picture. It used to have many trees. Actually, this could be my old neighborhood, and right now there are not trees anymore. So the example fits with a real situation. Viviana, could you please translate that sentence into Spanish?
El vecindario solía tener muchos árboles.
That is perfect. Thank you. Felix, next one in English.
The neighborhood didn't used to have trees.
Very good. And what is the translation for that?
El vecindario o el barrio no solía tener árboles.
That
O
is
no
perfect.
tenía árboles.
And I want that Jocelyn, you're going to read this one.
Did your neighborhood used to have street?
Repeat after me. Did the neighborhood
Did the neighborhood
used to have trees?
used to have trees?
Very good. What is the translation for that, Jocelyn?
El vecindario solía tener árboles.
Very good. Very good. And what is the affirmative answer, Jocelyn?
Yes, it did.
And the negative answer?
No, it didn't.
That is perfect. You are doing great. So I was asking for the translation because I really wanted to check, okay, the meaning in Spanish because it can have different meanings. So right now we are going to go with the practice, okay, because after that we are going to approach another topic that is kind of a parallel for used to, but it's a little bit different. So I want to approach this practice right now. So for example, Hema, could you please pick any sentence you want and help me with the answer?
Mm, repeat me, please.
Yeah, sure. You are going to pick any sentence and you're going to complete the answer. You are going to complete the sentence.
Ah,
With
okay, okay.
used to.
Pick is like to do
Choose,
click. Ah,
like
shoes.
choose. Yeah.
Okay. Kate use no. Kate didn't. Kate didn't use talk. Used to talk.
Very good. Sorry. Go
Used
on.
to talk. Used
Talk.
to talk
Uh-huh.
to other kids when she was a child.
Very good. Very good. Hema, one question. It is used this way or used with a D?
With a D.
So like that. It, is this correct, right? Hema, is
I
it correct or it is incorrect? What do you
ah,
think? Okay, I help. I help. You can check here.
okay. Ah, okay. Okay.
So repeat
I
after me. Repeat after me. Drop the D.
drop the D.
So I drop it. Very good.
Okay,
Read it
teacher,
again.
teacher.
Yeah, tell
How,
me.
how I can say sing algo?
Excuse me?
How I can say sing algo but in English? Sing algo, sing. For example, in this case, I need to say sin de
Okay, without D.
without okay,
Like this.
without without
With
the
means on
we
and without means sin.
yeah.
Okay?
Okay,
So
teacher.
very good. Read the example again, please, Hema.
Kay didn't used to talk to other kids when she was a child.
Very good. So it means that when she was a child, she didn't used to talk with other kids, but probably, most probably right now, she talks to kids, to any person. Okay? Very good. Thank you very much, Emma.
Yeah.
Right now, I want that Viviana, you're going to pick another example and you're going to complete it.
Um, when I was a child, I used to play on the mud all day.
Very good. I used to play. And Viviana, what is the meaning of that in English?
Cuando yo era niño, yo solía jugar en el lodo todo el día.
Yeah, that is very good. But in English, what is the meaning of that in English?
Ah, okay. Um, when I was a child, I stayed in the mud all day.
Yeah, that is good, Viviana. Thanks. So this is the thing. When you were a child, you used to play in the mud. But what is the difference? Right now, you are not a child, and right now you don't do it anymore. Okay? So that is the key for used to. Something that we used to do, but we don't do it anymore in the present. Okay? So you used to play in the mud, but you don't do it anymore. So, Viviana, for example, if you like to play in the mud right now, and if you go to play in the mud right now, you shouldn't say this. ¿Ok? Si todavía te gusta jugar en el lodo, Viviana, no puedes decir esta oración. ¿Me hago entender? So you used to something that you did in the past, but you don't do it in the present. Okay, that is the difference. Is that clear, right, Viviana?
Right.
Okay, let's go on. Felix, pick another one.
Um, when I lived in the countryside, I used to visit my mom on weekends.
That is very good. Felix, what is the meaning of that
Um,
in English?
in English, okay. Uh, for example, when I live in Venezuela, I used to visit my mom uh, there in Venezuela, for example,
Okay.
only the weekends.
Yeah, but the important thing is that you used to do it and you don't do it anymore. So it means that the person who is talking, that person don't visit, sorry, that person doesn't visit his or her mom anymore. Okay, he used to do it, or she used to do it, or in this case, I used to do it, but I don't do it anymore. Very good, Felix. Very good. Jocelyn, pick another one, please.
Uh, I remember when the bus ticket, and uh, I it 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 cost it it used cost it,
Jocelyn, the word, I mean, the bus ticket is
it
like it.
it
Okay,
yes, yes.
so you don't have to say it because you have the subject here. Go on.
Uh, I I used to it used
No,
to
Jocelyn, let me tell you in Spanish. Lo que sucede es lo siguiente. La palabra it como pronombre reemplaza a la palabra bus ticket. ¿Ok?
uh,
Porque se usa para todo lo que no sean personas. Entonces, como tú tienes la palabra bus ticket, no vas a usar it. ¿Ok? Porque acá la tienes. Si yo, por ejemplo, la borrara, ¿sí? Ahí sí pongo it para reemplazarla. Pero en este caso no lo vamos a hacer. Es como si dijera, por ejemplo, aquí Jocelyn, ¿sí? Perdón. Yo, Jocelyn, y yo quiero borrar tu nombre, lo borro y lo cambio por un pronombre, pero no los puedo mencionar ambos, ¿vale? Dame un segundo, entonces no vas a poner it porque ya tienes la palabra bus ticket. ¿Qué seguiría después de bus ticket? I remember when the bus tickets
used used to cost
used to cost, that is very good. Continue.
less than, ay, no sé cómo se dice pesos.
Repeat after me, 500.
500.
500. So, Jocelyn, repeat again the full sentence.
Um, I remember when the bus ticket used to cost less than 500.
That is very good. So it means that, for example, when you are not 10 years ago, uh, when like 10 years ago, no, maybe more, like 15 years ago, the bus ticket used to cost less than 500. But right now, it doesn't do it anymore. It doesn't cost less than 500 anymore. That was very good, Jocelyn. Let's continue with Viviana. Go ahead.
Um, the last, what did you used to do on weekends?
Repeat that for me, please.
I'm not sure if the
Don't worry.
it is
The thing is
do
that I
or
didn't,
did.
sorry, Viviana, the
What
thing is that
did
I didn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. So repeat that for me, please.
what did you used to do?
Like that?
Yes.
Okay. Read the full question, please.
What did you used to do on weekends?
That is very good. What did you used to do on weekends? That is very, very good because it's something I'm asking for something that you used to do and that you don't do anymore. For example, Viviana, let me ask you this question. When you were a child, like in high school or in elementary school, what did you used to do on weekends that you don't do anymore right now as an adult?
I used to go to the park,
To the park, and you don't go to the park anymore, right?
right?
Okay, very good, Viviana. That was very, very good. Hema, another example.
Teacher. Mm, mm, teacher. I don't sure.
Don't worry, try, just try. Most probably you're going to do it fine.
For example, bueno, Did
Go ahead, go on.
did you used to work in a restaurant?
Very good. Did you used to work in a restaurant? Why? Because I'm trying to know if you used to work in a restaurant and if you don't do it anymore. If you used to work in the past and you still do it in the present, the answer should be yes. Oh, excuse me, should be no. The affirmative answer is when you used to do it and you don't do it anymore. That was very good, Hema. Finally, Jocelyn, I want you to do this one.
Okay. The main part used to be a nice place to rest. Now it's too noisy.
Repeat after me. Now,
Now,
it's too noisy.
now it's too noisy.
Noisy. So,
Noisy.
Jocelyn, could you please translate this sentence for me into Spanish? In Spanish, please. You can do it. If you don't know any word, you can ask me or ask your classmates.
Noisy. Noisy. I do
Noisy means
noisy.
ruidoso.
No, noisy. I do noisy.
Go ahead. Try to translate it into Spanish. Jocelyn, what is the meaning of the main park? In Spanish. What is a park?
No sé. Main, no sé.
Okay, main, el parque principal.
Oh.
Go on.
El parque principal solía estar,
solía ser
solía ser un hermoso lugar.
un sitio
hermoso,
chévere o agradable
sí.
para descansar, ¿verdad? ¿Qué pasa ahora en el presente?
Ahora esto noisy, ¿qué es? Ahora
Noisy means ruidoso.
Ahora es ruidoso, ahora es todo ruidoso.
Ahora es demasiado o muy ruidoso. Very good. So the park used to be a nice place to rest, but that is in the past. In the present, the park is not a nice place to rest anymore. Anymore, because it's too noisy. But you did it very good, very good. Okay, so let's go on. This is what we are going to approach right now. You already checked used to. Now we are going to approach get used to. It is a little bit different. So we need to establish some clear differences, okay? So I want that, Hema, you're going to read the use for get used to.
Okay. Get used to means becoming used to or becoming familiar with. It implies a process of habituation to something new.
To something new. So get used to means becoming used to or becoming familiar with. Okay, it implies a process of habituation to something new. That is very important. So it's not in the past anymore, it's in the present. I mean, actually it could be the present, the past, the future. Okay, but the important thing is that it implies the process of habituation to something new. So, Gemma, Jocelyn, Felix, and Viviana, what should be the translation for get used to?
Teacher, I don't know. I'm trying to understand.
Puede ser acostumbrarse.
Yes, who said that?
Viviana.
Viviana? Viviana, could you please spell that for me? in Spanish?
Acostumbrarse.
Yeah. Spell that for me.
Spanish or
Yeah.
English?
How do you spell acostumbrarse?
A, C,
No, in
O,
English. So the word is in Spanish, but the alphabet is in English.
A, C, O, S, T, U, M, B, R, A, R, S, E.
That is very good. So yeah, the best translation into Spanish for get used to is acostumbrarse. That was very good. So in this case, so the use is this one. Acostumbrarse when you implies a process of habituation to something new. Okay, something new. That is very important. And the uses are the same, but the grammar is a little bit different. Okay, so in this case, used to can be followed with the ing form of a verb. So in this case, after with used to, the verb after that was base form. Okay, but in this opportunity, it's a little bit odd for us because after used to, we are going to find a verb in the ing form. So, guys, I'm going to say that in Spanish because I want to highlight that part. Esto es súper importante que lo tengamos claro. Cuando usábamos used to, el verbo que iba después de used to venía en forma base, como lo pueden ver acá. ¿Ok? Ahora algo extraño, con este nuevo tema tenemos el sujeto, diferentes tiempos del get, porque puede ser en diferentes tiempos, pero lo extraño es que después de used to, el verbo va con ing, lo cual no es muy común y no estamos acostumbrados a poner. But that is really, really important about this sense. The verb always have to be in the ing form, okay? So we're going to practice a lot. So that is why I want, for example, Viviana, you're going to read the first example.
We are getting used to drinking iced tea.
Very good. What is the translation for that into Spanish?
Nosotros nos estamos acostumbrando a tomar té helado.
That is perfect. Thank you very much. You did it great. Very good. And guys, I am highlighting this here because this is the most important tense to use get used to. Les resalto esto en una línea, lo delineo, porque de todos los tiempos que se pueden usar para get used to, el más importante es este. Present progressive, ¿ok? Presente progresivo. Es the most widely used. Normalmente get used to se usa en este tiempo porque nos estamos acostumbrando, ¿ok? So I want that Felix, you are going to read the next one.
We were getting used to drinking iced tea.
That is very good. Read it again, please. Felix, read it again. Felix, read the example again, please.
We were getting used to drinking iced tea.
Very good. And could you please tell me the translation for that? What should be the translation?
Nosotros estábamos acostumbrándonos a beber té helado.
That is perfect. Thank you very much, Felix. Now, Jocelyn, could you please read this one for me?
I will be getting used to drink easy tea.
Repeat after me. Iced tea.
Iced tea.
Very good. Jocelyn, what should be the translation for that?
Nosotros estaríamos acostumbrados a ver té.
Nosotros estaremos acostumbrándonos o nos estaremos acostumbrando a beber té helado. Very good, very good. And I want that, Gemma, you are going to read, for example, this one.
We gotta use We got used to drinking iced tea.
Very good. And what is the translation for that, Gemma?
Nosotros estuvimos
No.
acostumbrados.
No.
¿No?
It doesn't have verb be. It doesn't have verb be directly.
Ay, no.
Doesn't have verb be. Yes.
No,
So
teacher.
before we are, we were, we will be, that is verb be. But in this opportunity, you don't have the verb be. Try again, please. Remember, the translation is acostumbrarse. So that,
Yes.
but instead of get, you have got in past. So what is the translation?
Mm, okay, teacher. No, I don't know.
Actually, it's kind of odd because it is very similar to the present. It's like nosotros nos acostumbramos a beber té, pero en el pasado. ¿Cómo se dice eso en presente? Se dice igual. Nosotros nos acostumbramos a beber té. Porque ustedes que
Okay.
es de esos verbos que la desinencia verbal en presente y pasado suena muy similar o suena igual. ¿Ok? Don't
Okay.
worry. Guys, something very important to everyone. This is not black. This is great. This is kind of pale. Okay, so I did this because we normally don't use get used to in simple present. Puse esto más clarito porque aunque get used to se puede usar con muchos tiempos diferentes, normalmente no se usa en presente simple. Why? Because of the definition of the simple present. Simple present is used to talk about for example, habits or everyday situations, everyday activities. And get used to is not something that you do every day. Presente simple se usa para hábitos o cosas que hacemos todos los días. ¿Ok? Y acostumbrarse a algo no es algo que tú haces como parte de tu rutina todos los días. That is why it doesn't have much sense to use get used to in simple present. Entonces, como les decía, normalmente get used to lo vamos a usar con simple present continuous most of the time. Okay, so used to was simple past, and with this one is present continuous. Okay, so let's go with Viviana. Viviana, could you please read the this part, please?
Used to can be followed with a noun phrase or a pronoun.
That is very good. So in this case, used to could be followed with a verb in the ing form. Now we are not going to add a verb, but a noun phrase or a pronoun. So it is very easy. It is easier actually because we don't have a verb. So you have only the subject, the get in different tenses, the used to, and a noun or a pronoun. So Viviana, could you please read the first example?
I am getting used to the noise.
Very good. And what is the translation for that?
Me estoy acostumbrando al ruido.
That is perfect. Thank you. And Jocelyn, could you please read this one?
Emily will get used to it.
Very good. And what is the translation, Jocelyn? What is the translation into Spanish?
Emily se está acostumbrando a esto. Emily se acostumbraría a esto.
The
Se
future.
acostumbrará.
Very good. Emily will get used to it. Very good. Repeat that again for me in Spanish.
Emily se acostumbrará a esto.
Yes, very good. Emily se acostumbrará a esto, a ello, o simplemente Emily se acostumbrará, okay? That was very good, Jocelyn. So let's go on. You did a very good job. Let's go with the practice. This is going to be very easy because all these sentences have a lot of sense. So I want that, for example, Felix, you're going to pick one of them and you're going to complete the sentence.
Okay. It is a very tough language, but I get used to speaking Chinese.
Okay, Felix, remember something. I told you that we don't use the simple present that much. The one that is more common is
Getting.
Present
Oh,
continuous. Okay, so go
okay.
ahead, try again.
It is a very tough language, but I getting used to speaking Chinese.
Like that. I'm
But
getting.
I'm getting
Okay,
y- getting used to speaking Chinese.
that is so perfect. Thank you very much, Felix. So repeat after me this word. Repeat tough,
Tough,
tough.
tough.
Very good. So say the full sentence, the whole sentence again, please.
It is a very tough language, but I'm getting used to speaking Chinese.
That is very good. So it means that although Chinese is very difficult, is very tough, right now you are getting used to speaking Chinese because it's something new for you and you're getting used to that. That was very good, Felix. Felix, could you please translate that into Spanish? Only that one.
Eh, este es un
Go on.
eh, teacher. What does mean tough?
Tough is like difficult.
Difficult. Oh, este es un
Sorry,
muy
Felix,
dificultoso.
sorry, Felix, that I interrupt you. Don't translate the word it, okay? Don't say it as este. Don't translate it. Just start with is. Go ahead.
Eh, es un lenguaje muy difícil,
Very good.
pero yo, yo estaba acostumbrándome.
No, yo
Yes, yo estoy
estoy.
acostumbrando, estoy acostumbrándome a hablar chino.
That is perfect. Very good. Thank you very much, Felix. Yes, very good. It's a very tough language, but I'm getting used to speaking Chinese right now. Okay, so again, remember, everyone, present continuous is the most important tense when it comes to get used to. That was very good, Felix. Let's go on with Hema. Hema, pick another example and you're going to complete the example.
Mm, it was strange place, but I am getting used used to it that
Tweet.
phrase.
Tweet. That's it. Hema, repeat after me. It.
It
It. Yeah, because there is a difference. Let me explain this to everyone. There is a difference between it and this it. Okay, Hema, repeat after me. It.
it
Now repeat after me. It.
it
Yeah. So this one is kind of long, a long I or a long E sound, and this one is very short. So again, it,
it it
it.
it.
That is very good. So yeah, repeat the full sentence again, please.
Okay. It was a strange place, but I am getting used to it.
Very good. So could you please translate this into Spanish?
Em, Era un lugar extraño, pero me estoy acostumbrando a él. O fue
Very
un
good.
lugar
Era is perfect. Era is perfect. Okay.
Ok.
Now, Hema, I want to ask you a favor. What happens if I do this? Translate that into Spanish.
Fue un lugar extraño, pero me estaba acostumbrando a él. Pues me
Very
estaba.
good. So in this case, am and was, they both work. Okay, they both work. They both are correct. The important thing is that the sentence has sense. So it has a lot of sense. So you did it very good. You could use in this case am or was because both of them are continuous tense. are present continuous or past continuous. Very good. So I want that, Jocelyn, you are going to pick another statement, another sentence, and you're going to complete it.
Um, I I could not getting getting used to eating sushi.
Okay. Uh, Jocelyn, do you see a verb here? ¿Ves un verbo en este ejemplo?
No,
Okay, so you are not going to add it, okay? We drop the it, without it. Go ahead. And remember, we are using getting because it's after the verb be, okay? Getting after the verb be. But in this opportunity, could is a modal verb. So after a modal verb, the next verb has to be in base form. So you cannot use getting, you have to use get. So go ahead.
I I could not getting.
No, grab getting. Remember, getting because it's after the verb be. Recuerda, Jocelyn, y para todos. Estamos usando getting porque antes tenemos el verbo be, ¿vale? Sean presente, pasado, futuro, en cualquier tiempo. Pero después de los modales como could o como might, no podemos usar un verbo con ing ni con to. Tenemos que usarlo en forma base, o sea, como lo tienes acá arriba. Solo get. Try again.
What moment? I could not get get used to sushi.
Sushi. And what is the translation for that, Jocelyn?
Eh, yo no puedo acostumbrarme al sushi.
Very good. Yo no pude acostumbrarme al sushi. That was very good. You did it very good because why? Because sometimes we use a verb after used to, or sometimes we use a noun or a pronoun. In this opportunity, you use a noun. That was very, very good. Remember, could be the past of can, or could be the translation in Spanish, podría. Okay, could be podía en pasado o podría as a modal verb. You did it very, very good, Jocelyn. Let's go on with Viviana, please.
Mm, she might never get used to eating sushi.
Like that, Viviana. Viviana?
I'm not sure. Or
Okay, read it again, please. Read the full sentence again.
she might never get used to eat sushi.
To eat or to eating?
Um, to eat. Oh,
So to eat or to eating?
to eating.
To eating, very good. So she might never get used to eating sushi. What is the translation for that, Viviana?
Em, ella nunca podría acostumbrarse a comer sushi.
That is so perfect. Thank you very much. It's kind of the same as here, but here we didn't have a verb. And here we have the verb eat or eating. That is very good. So let's continue with Felix. Pick another one.
I future. Oh, okay.
It's the future, yeah.
I will never use to.
Wait.
Oh, excuse me. I will never get used to drinking iced coffee.
Okay, give me 1 second. I will never get used to drinking iced coffee. Could you translate that for me?
Yo nunca me acostumbraré a beber Café helado.
Café helado. Fritz?
Sí, teacher.
Okay, read that again in English.
I will never get used to drinking iced coffee.
Nice coffee. That is very good. That is very accurate, and that is so correct. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead with Jocelyn. Try again. Pick another one.
Okay, teacher. Uh, you you will live in Australia. Uh,
It's future, okay? Future.
okay. I will.
It's a
Okay.
question,
Well,
Jocelyn. A question.
pregunta. Okay, okay. Eh, okay. Is will did no, will will you ever I no me acuerdo. Eh,
Go on,
ya,
try,
ya.
try.
Will
Say this part, Jocelyn, the topic.
will you ever get getting
No,
get, getting used
no.
to
Remember again, you use getting after the verb be, okay? But in this opportunity, you don't have the verb be before. So just get. Go ahead. Will you ever,
get getting
Jocelyn, recuerda, solo usas getting cuando está después del verbo be, como am, como was. En esta oportunidad no ves el verbo be por ningún lado, entonces no vas a usar getting, solo get. Normal, como lo tienes arriba. ¿Listo? Sigue. Will you ever get
used to celebrate
to what?
yeah used to celebrate Christmas in summer.
Jocelyn, remember something. After used to, the verb have to be with ing, okay? Ing. So try again. Will you ever
Celebrating
celebrating? Very good. Read the full sentence, please, the full question.
tú vivirás tú, tú vivirás en Australia. Eh, yo nunca
No. It is like
no,
te acostumbrarás a celebrar Navidad en verano. Okay? Jocelyn, do you see it? Do you get it? Do you understand?
more or less.
Okay. It says, tú vivirás en Australia. Tú alguna vez te acostumbrarás, con el will de acá, te acostumbrarás a celebrar Navidad en verano. Why? Because most people from United States, Canada, or Europe, they celebrate Christmas in winter. So in Australia is different. They celebrate it in summer. Okay, let's go on. Finally, I want that Hema. Could you please complete this one? The question.
Mm,
Remember that the most important tense is present continuous.
okay. Are you getting getting used to? working, late,
That is very good. And I want that Viviana, what is the affirmative short answer?
Mm, yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Very good. And the negative answer, short answer?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Very good. You are doing very, very good. You are doing great. So let's go on with the last topic. This is the last topic. Be used to. So Viviana, could you please read the use for be used to?
Be used to. Be used to means be accustomed to or be familiar with. It can refer to the past, present, or future.
Very good. So it means be used to means be accustomed or to be familiar with. It can refer to the past, present, or future. That is very, very good. So something very important. What is the translation of be used to into Spanish?
Acostumbrarse a.
You're close. It's very similar. Acostumbrarse a should be get used to, okay? But be used to is, I mean, we are doing this in the correct
Estar
order.
acostumbrada o
Yes, very
algo.
good. Very, very good. Because first, primero, nosotros solíamos hacer algo con used to. Después, nos acostumbramos con get used to. Y finalmente, cuando ya estamos acostumbrados, pasamos a be used to. Very good. That was very good. So in this opportunity, let me write it down here.
teacher.
Tell me.
Then be used. What is the translation?
Translation, estar acostumbrado.
Okay.
Okay, that is the difference. Used to is the past. Solía o
Uh-huh.
soler. Get used to is the present. I mean, it could be past, present, or future, but normally it is present continuous. When you implies the habituation to something new, okay? So, acostumbrarse a algo nuevo. When you already are able to do that, cuando ya eres capaz, cuando ya te has habituado o acostumbrado, pasas a be used to porque ya estás acostumbrado o acostumbrada.
Okay.
Okay? You can use be used to also in past, present, or future, but most probably you're going to use it in present, in simple present. So remember, this was past simple or simple past. This was the most important here was present continuous. And the most important here is simple present. And simple present of the verb be, okay? Because we use be, okay? It is going to be very easy, don't worry. So, Viviana, could you please share with us the first example?
They are used to traveling on Fridays.
Yes, very good. And what is the translation for that?
Ellos están acostumbrados a viajar los viernes.
Yes, that is very good, very easy. So again, we have the subject, we have the verb be, we have used to, and again, we have the verb, okay, the action verb in the ing form, in the present participle form, after that the complement. So again, like I told you before, this is kind of different for us. This looks kind of odd, but that is the correct form to do it, okay? So very good. Actually, here, the past is again in a pale color, is again in gray, because we normally don't use be used to in past. Okay, we could use it, yes. It is grammatically correct, yes, but that is not very common and that doesn't have a lot of sense. Okay, so we most probably are not going to have examples for this. So, Felix, could you please read this one?
They'll, they will be used to traveling on Fridays.
Very good. And what is the translation for that?
Um, ellos estarán acostumbrando a viajar los viernes.
Ellos estarán.
Sí, estarán acostumbrándose
No.
a viajar los viernes.
Quítale el ing. ¿Estarán? Es un adjetivo. No es estarán acostumbrándose, sino estarán acostumbrados. ¿Ok?
Ah, acostumbrado, sí.
Yes,
Ok, yes.
that is the difference, okay? Is not estarán acostumbrándose, okay? But estarán acostumbrados. Remember, first used to, after that get used to, and when we already are used to, when we already are accustomed to something, is because we are used to, okay? So in this case, yeah, ellos estarán acostumbrados. Very, very good. So let's go on. In this opportunity, it is the same, but is with a phrase instead of a verb or with a pronoun instead of a verb. So it is very easy. Again, like get used to, subject, be used to, and a noun or a pronoun. So for example, Jocelyn, could you please read this example for us?
The teacher is used to different types of students.
Very good. And what is the translation for that?
Dice, el profesor eh, está usando diferentes,
No. ¿Está acostumbrado?
está acostumbrado a usar diferentes.
No, no, no. It doesn't say usar. Remember, used to doesn't have anything to do with usar. Recuerda, aquí used to tiene un uso muy diferente, no tiene nada que ver con el verbo usar. ¿Ok? Hablábamos de que used to, el rosadito, era soler hacer, solía. Get used to, acostumbrarse, y be used to, estar acostumbrado. Entonces, ¿cómo será la traducción?
Ya. Eh, el profesor suele
Está,
estar acostumbrado. Ay, no.
está acostumbrado, ajá.
A diferentes tipos de estudiantes.
Very good. The teacher is used to different types of students. El profesor está acostumbrado a diferentes tipos de estudiantes. ¿Por qué? Porque ya pasó por get used to, ya se acostumbró y ahora ya está acostumbrado. ¿Ok? That is very, very good. Jocelyn, thank you very much. Emma, could you please read this one?
Emily used to eat.
And now translate that into Spanish, please.
Emily está acostumbrada.
That is perfect. Emily está acostumbrada. That is so correct. Thank you very much. So this is very easy actually. So we need is practicing. So let's go to the practice. So Viviana, you're going to pick one of them and you're going to complete the sentence.
Um, they are used to long trips.
That is very good. Repeat after me. They are used to long trips.
They are used to long trips.
Very good. What is the meaning of that into Spanish?
Ellos están acostumbrados a largos viajes.
Yes, very good. Very good. Very good, Viviana. Felix, pick another one.
Okay. I assure you that you will be used to it.
Read that again, please.
I assure you that you will be used to it.
Very good. And what is the translation for that? A translation.
Eh, yo estoy seguro.
Sorry, Felix. I assure you is more like te aseguro que. Okay? Go
Ok,
ahead.
te aseguro que, te aseguro, te aseguro que tú estarás acostumbrado a eso.
Yeah, that is very good. Te aseguro que estarás acostumbrado. That is very, very good. Let's go with Jocelyn. Jocelyn, pick another one.
Eh, I, interrogativo. Va, are 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 you, are you, are, are you used to very cool places?
Like that?
Eh,
Like that, Jocelyn?
Creo.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, you don't have to hesitate. Very good. Repeat after me. Are you used to very cold places?
Are you used to very cool places?
Very cold places. Very good. What is the translation for that?
Tú, eh, tú estás acostumbrado a lugares
Again, say that again,
calientes.
please.
Eh, tú estarás acostumbrado
No,
a,
estarás no. It's not the future. It's present.
tú
Present.
estás acostumbrado a
Go on.
muchos lugares bonitos, que es cool, es bueno.
No, cold is frío.
Frío,
Yeah. Yeah, cold is frío. Go ahead. What is the translation? In this case should be, ¿estás tú acostumbrado a lugares muy fríos o estás tú acostumbrada a lugares muy fríos? But you did it very good in English. Thank you, Jocelyn. So let's go with Gemma. Your turn.
Are you, teacher? Um,
Yes.
Ay, qué madre.
Don't say that again, please. Go ahead.
O sea, I have a doubt because
Yeah.
the topic is be used to.
So you be, you already have be here. Okay.
Okay,
Be
okay, okay,
is
okay.
are. So you already have it. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you used to used to work in very cool places?
Okay, that is good. But remember something. After used to, the verb is with the ing form. Okay, ing form like to traveling. Okay, so go ahead. Are you used to?
Working.
Yes, that is correct. Again, guys, I know that is not very common, but that is the correct way to do it. Okay, are you used to working in very cool places? That is very good. So, Gemma, what is the translation for that? Translation in
Estaba
Spanish.
acostumbrado a trabajar en lugares fríos
Muy
o
fríos.
muy
Very,
fríos.
very good. Very good. Viviana, go ahead. Another example.
Um, don't worry. You will soon used to cooking
That is
for
very
your,
good. Sorry, that is something that we forgot. Say that again, please.
you will soon used to cooking.
No, you're close. You're missing something.
Are.
No, because it's future. Are is present. How do you say será o estará in English?
Will.
Will what?
Will be.
Will be. So, tell me the answer, please.
You will soon be used to cooking for yourself.
Very good. Used to cooking for yourself. That is very good. Read that again, please, Viviana.
Don't worry, you will soon be used to cooking for yourself.
Very good. Now let's go ahead with Felix. Another example.
Um, Carol, Carol, um, Carol isn't used to working at the night shift yet.
That is very good. Carol isn't used to working at the night shift yet. Because, for example, Carol just got the job and she just started to work like a week or 2 weeks ago. So she's very tired because she isn't used to working at the night shift yet. That was very good, Felix. And Jocelyn, the last one. This one.
Okay, teacher. What is?
The first one, this one.
Okay, okay. I am used to.
Yeah, but read the full sentence, please, from the beginning.
Okay. Since I got a new job. Uh, I am I am used to make up early every day.
Again, I am used to.
Used to make
Wait,
wait,
wait.
wait.
Okay, Jocelyn, remember this part. ing. After to, the verb is with ing. Okay? So, go ahead again.
Waking.
Waking, that is very good. So, read the full sentence for me, please. The full sentence.
Since I got a new job, I
Repeat
am
after
used.
me. Since I got a new job,
Since I
I
since
got,
that since uh, is that I
got,
get
I got, because it's past. Since I got a new job,
since I get new job,
I'm used to waking up early every day.
I'm used to work. I'm used to wake up early every day.
Very good. So, desde que obtuve un nuevo trabajo, estoy acostumbrado a levantarme temprano todos los días. That was very good, Jocelyn. So, guys, let's go to the production part. This is something I'm really interested to. So, this is the thing. Along this lesson, along this practice, we learn about used to, about get used to, and about be used to. But what is the most important? Used to. Okay, that is something that I really want to highlight. So the practice, the production is going to be about used to. Okay, so remember, used to was subject, used to, and the verb was in the base form. So I don't want that we mix things. I don't want that we make a confusion about it. So remember, after the two, base form. The ing form was with get used to and be used to. Not in this opportunity. So we are going to think about something that you or we used to do when we were a child, but we don't do it anymore. So every single one of you is going to think about something you used to do when you were a child that you don't do now, that you don't do that anymore. Okay, it is going to be very easy. So for example, I want to start with Felix. Felix, I want you to pick one verb. Please pick any verb. Felix, pick one verb. Choose one verb.
Eat.
Which one?
Eat.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Teacher, I choose it. The verb
It.
eat.
Okay, the first one. It. Very good. So Felix, this is the thing. You are going to imagine that you are going to ask one of your classmates about something that they used to do when they were um, a child or children, but they don't do anymore. So try to make a WH question. Okay, go ahead with the verb it.
Okay.
To ask them about something that they used to eat, but they don't do anymore. That they don't eat anymore. Go ahead.
Okay. When you was a child, uh, what you
Yeah.
what what did you what what did you was a child?
Now, what did you remember?
What did you eat?
No, remember. What is the topic?
What did you used to eat when you
Good.
was a child?
That is perfect. Thank you. What did you used to eat when you
Was a
were
child.
a child? That is very good. What did you used to eat when you were a child? Thank you, Felix. Thank you very much. Viviana, I want you to pick one verb. Pick one verb, please, Viviana.
The verb hate.
Hate. Very good. So, Viviana, you're going to ask one of your classmates about something they used to hate, but they don't hate anymore in the present. Go ahead. What is the question? It is very similar. You do it with what?
What do you used to hate
When?
when you were a child?
Yeah, but change it a little bit. Like
When when you
for example, when you were in high school, when you were 15, when you were 10, when you were a
when you
teenager, when you anything
when you were in the school
at school. But high school or elementary school or middle school?
elementary school.
At elementary school. Only the S because it is too long. Give me 1 second. That's it. Very good, Viviana. Thank you. Jocelyn, I want you to pick another verb.
Eh, watch.
Watch. Very good. What is the question for watch or with watch? Remember, you're going to use again what?
Eh, what what do you what do you used to mm, used to want watch
Watch. Very good. When?
uh, one when go when you go to the park.
Okay, but in this opportunity, when is about time? For example, Jocelyn, what did you used to watch when you were 5 years old, or when you were 10 years old? Or for example, if I am not wrong, Viviana told us that she used to watch El Chavo del Ocho or something like that. So, what did you used to do when you? What did you used to watch when you what?
Mm, cuando tú,
For example, when you were, and tell me one number. You were 5 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old. Tell me.
were in 8.
When you were 8. So it is a little bit difficult to remember, but we are going to answer. Don't worry. That was very good. And Hema, could you please pick another verb?
Mm, why
What is the verb?
play?
Play. Okay, that is very nice. And start with what, please?
Okay. What did you used to play on most day of the week when you was a child?
When you were a child. Okay, what age?
Age?
Yeah, what age?
Um,
For example, when
nine,
you
nine,
were eight,
nine.
when you were 11. Okay, when you were 9. Okay, let's add 10, right? Because 9 is very close to 8. So
Okay.
10 is a little bit better, maybe. Give me one
Mhm.
second. So let's add, I don't have more colors here, so let's add the green one. So that was very good. The questions are great. So this is what I want you to do. For example, let's start with Felix. Felix, you are going to choose one of your classmates and you're going to ask what that person your question. Go ahead.
Uh, what kind of music?
No, no, no. The question you made, you asked. The
What?
question, your question.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
understand, teacher.
Don't worry. You are going to ask your question to one of your classmates, but you are going to pick the
Oh,
classmate. For example, you are going to say Jocelyn, and you say your question, or you can say Hema, and you say your question, or you can say Viviana, and you say your question. So pick one of them and
okay,
ask the question.
okay. Gemma, what did you used to eat when you were a child?
Felix, when I was a child, I used to eat um chontaduro.
One question, Hema. Do you eat chontaduro right now as an adult?
No,
Are you sure?
yes, teacher,
So
because
you don't eat it anymore because it is not good for you.
no, because there is not in this place.
Ah, okay, okay. Gemma, could you please spell chontaduro for me?
CHONTADURO.
I used to eat chontaduro. That was very interesting. Thank you for sharing that, Gemma. Gemma, your turn. Now you're going to pick one of your classmates, but Felix, okay? So should be Jocelyn or Viviana, and you're going to ask them your question.
Okay, Juliet, what did you use to watch when you were 8?
Sorry, Gemma, but your question was this one. Play.
Ah, only.
Yeah, your question.
Okay. Lise, what did you What do you used to play when you were 10?
I used to play, um, how I say, ladrones y policías.
Yes, that is very good. Actually, there is a very similar name in English, but I don't remember the name. Okay, but let's try to translate it into Spanish. Would you say that in Spanish, Viviana?
Ladrones y policías.
Sorry, in English. Sorry,
Uh,
sorry.
um, police
Ladrones.
and
It could be like cops and
thieves.
thieves. Yeah, cops and thieves. Very good. I used to play cops and thieves, and yeah, we don't do that anymore. So that was a very good answer. Now, Viviana, you're going to ask a question, your question to Jocelyn.
Okay. Jocelyn, what did you used to hate when you were at elementary school?
Very good. Actually, hate is a little bit difficult, but let's try. So go ahead, Jocelyn. What did you used to hate when you were at elementary school?
La más difícil. Bueno,
For example, let me tell you something. For example, I mean, let me try. Okay, I know something. I used to hate when I was a child. I used to hate, for example, this sitcom, Friends, the sitcom. I used to hate it. I didn't like it at all. But right now, I like it, not too much, but I like it. So I used to hate it, but I don't hate it anymore. So something that you used to hate when you were in high school and in elementary school, but you don't do it anymore. Go ahead.
okay. Eh, I I used to hate. I used to hate. Um, share with my share with my
What is
friends.
that? Sorry?
Share. Compartir. Share.
Sharing.
Share.
You used to hate sharing what?
Uh-huh.
You used to
Sharing the
hate
toys.
sharing what? The what?
The toys.
The toys. Okay. Yeah, that is so us actually. When we are child, I used to hate that actually. Wow, you are so right. I remember that I mean, my mother had a friend, and the friend had a boy, and the boy used to come to my place to play with my toys. Oh my gosh, I used to hate that boy, and I used to hate that he used to touch my toys, and maybe his hands was so like sticky or something. So they were so dirty because of him. So I used to hate the guy, and I used to hate to share my toys. You are so right. Thanks for sharing that with us. You used to hate sharing, in this case, for example, my toys. Very good, Jocelyn. So Jocelyn, ask your question to Felix.
Okay. What do you use?
Did you
What
use? Did you use?
what do you what do you use to watch when you were 8?
Okay, I used to watch when I when I when I was 8 years old. Um, I used to watch. I don't remember programs.
I don't know.
Capitan Centella.
Yeah, something like that. Uh, how do you say that in English?
Um, um, I don't know, teacher. It's a
Don't.
strange
Okay,
name.
it doesn't matter, but Capitan. I
Thunder,
mean,
thunder,
yeah.
no?
Tell
Thunder.
me.
Huh?
Actually, I don't know that capital centella, but let's try to translate that. So, Felix, what is that in English?
What teacher?
How do you say Capitan Centella in English?
Oh, I don't know.
But I don't know. Just try. We for example, we already said cops and thieves. You can try with that.
Oh, I'm searching and finding the translation and
No, no, it doesn't matter if you don't know it. Just try to translate the words.
oh, captain is the word in English, captain, and centella. I don't know. How do you say centella?
What is a centella?
Centella.
Qué es una centella para ti?
Un rayo.
Okay, it could be lightning, it could be flash, it could be thunder. There are different ways. But you know what, Felix? The name of that in English is like
Flash.
no, I'm trying to find it. Let me check 1 second. Okay, it says moonlight mask.
Moonlight mask. Oh, okay.
Moonlight mask. Yeah, it seems that the guy has a moon on the helmet. So it's like I used to watch like this. Sorry, moonlight mask. Very, very good. So guys, before we finish, I want to ask that very nice question to everyone. So for example, Hema, what did you used to watch when you were 8 or when you were a child?
When I was child, I used to watch Plaza Sésamo.
Okay, how do you say that in English?
Sésamo Plus.
How do you say plaza in English?
Plus, no? Place?
No, you are getting close, but no.
No.
Okay, and let me help you, Hema. Plaza in English is like a square, okay? For example, in Bogota is the Bolivar Square, Plaza de Bolivar.
Okay.
But in this case, Plaza Sésamo is not a plaza. It's like a street. So how would you say that in English? It's not
Like
Plaza Sésamo, it's like Calle Sésamo.
Street Sésamo.
The other way, Sesame Street.
Sésamo Street.
Sesame Street. Say that again. What did you used to watch when you were 8?
Okay, when I was child, I used to watch Sesame Street.
Yes, that is very good. Viviana, what about you? What did you used to watch when you were 10? When you were 8, sorry. 8 or 10 or 12?
When I was 8, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z.
Really? I used to watch that too. But yeah, I was kind of little. Actually, they also, I mean, they watch that right now, but I used to watch it only as a kid. And Viviana, let me ask you something. What was your favorite character?
Goku, Goten, Trunks.
Yeah, probably Goku. I remember that I used to watch a lot of movies because my father used to work, but that was a lot of years ago. He used to work in a place and they had a lot of videos about the movies. Yeah, I used to enjoy that because I really like that. And finally, Jocelyn, what did you used to watch when you were 8 or 10 or a child?
Eh, I used to watch Green Brothers stories.
Again, please.
I used to watch Green Brothers stories. Cuentos de los hermanos Green. Green Brothers stories.
Yeah, could be that. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. I mean, it could be stories or it could be tales. Okay, tales. Okay, so yeah, but
Tell.
that was very good, Jocelyn. So guys, thank you very much. You did a very good job with this conversation. I really think that you are nailing it with the topic used to. The other go to get used to and be used to. You did a very good job though, but we probably need a little bit of additional practice, but we didn't have that much time. So the most important thing that was used to, you did a very good job. So congratulations for that. And I don't know, I just want to know if you have any questions about the topic.
And
Hema or Viviana, do you have any questions?
No, teacher.
No? Okay, Felix and Jocelyn, do you have any questions?
I don't have any question, teacher.
Okay, guys, so it's been a pleasure for me to be here with you, to learn with you, and to talk to you. So I really hope that you have learned a lot tonight. And most probably, we are going to meet again on Thursday. So I really appreciate your attendance and have a wonderful evening. Have a good rest.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
okay,
everyone. Goodbye,
Bye,
Viviana. Bye,
thanks.
Hema.
thank you, teacher.
Goodbye.
Bye, Jocelyn. Sleep tight. Have a good rest. You
Good
deserve it.
night.